Right now, there are about 100 women behind bars in the Richmond City Justice Center. They're moms, daughters, sisters, and a new program is helping to strengthen those roles in their families and community.
It's all of us in here that really need to look at some of the decisions, that we're making.
It's a lesson designed to reach their deepest core.
This ain't where I want to be, but this is where I need to be. My mom would get arrested at night. She ain't waiting for the police to knock on the door, ask them to identify my body.
In a place where individuality isn't evident at face value, each woman has a unique story.
I lost my mind when my dad left me.
What path did she take to get here? What path will she take to make sure once she leaves, she'll never be back?
Today, I'm really reaching out for help.
Patricia Powell has spent her entire adult life in and out of the system.
I left my family high and dry when they needed me the most.
Now 50, Powell finally recognizes she's an addict. A life of drugs led to dozens of charges and 5 separate state prison sentences. But now she says this year she's spending in the Richmond jail is it. She's clean with a new outlook and truly ready to be free.
I've been hurting for a long time.
Mending those who are broken is the focus of this motherhood support group and class.
I've lost a lot of people that I really love.
31-year-old Cassie Mattern grew up in Massachusetts, using with her parents.
I have never learned to live without drugs. Never. I'm learning how to live without drugs now.
Now she herself is a mother of 2, a daughter here in Richmond, and a son living in a Boston hospital with severe disabilities and a poor prognosis.
I want to be there for him when he goes. That's what's key.
They have to come to terms with the separation and the crimes they committed to cause it.
I'm going to stop shooting the messenger and get the message.
This new women's program is based on the Richmond Jail's Fatherhood Initiative, tackling challenges faced by entire families when unlawful behavior tears them apart. When Powell sank to her lowest low, her own mother called the police.
I couldn't even look in the mirror. I was that ugly, all behind drugs. But I can look in the mirror today. Might not be where I want to be, but I ain't where I used to be.
Through self-reflection, there are breakthroughs. It takes time, but relationships can be repaired with others and with themselves.
I gotta learn to love me.
And Powell now knows it comes from within.
I can see clearly because I truly believe it's a light at the end of the tunnel.
And tomorrow, 6 of those women, including Powell, will have a special graduation. It's a tea party with their children, just in time to celebrate Christmas. Christmas wishes are coming true for 7 women behind bars at the Richmond City Justice Center. Yesterday, I introduced you to these participants of a new program helping them to strengthen their roles in their families and communities. And today, a celebration for how far they've come.
This is a princess moment for Patricia Powell. In and out of the system for most of her adult life, here she is, primping for a special day. Her 2 nephews, sister and mom, are expected in just minutes.
I haven't seen my mother and them in a couple of years due to my addiction, and I'm just so excited to want to see them.
Christina Askew can barely contain herself, too. It's been 15 months since she's seen her kids, Alicia and Justin.
Touch them and smell them and hold them. I've just been really excited. This is such a blessing.
To get to this point, these women completed a 28-hour support group and class.
So what word describes you on that board? What word best describes you?
Determined.
Determined. Write that on your paper.
Offered for the first time in the Richmond jail.
This ain't where I want to be, but this is where I need to be.
They learned the key to loving others is loving themselves.
They are somebody, they are special, and if they love and respect themselves, they won't come back in here.
Lessons learned, and finally, doors open. Hugs and tears, signs of brighter futures together.
Oh, look, oh my goodness.
I think it's a good Christmas bonus for her to get, good holidays, finish the program up, get another step forward towards actually fixing her life permanently.
But across the room, disappointment too. They said they'd come, but Patricia's family isn't here.
It hurts, but it's gonna be okay.
Although they didn't show up, we're not sure why. I've called, haven't gotten an answer. Really heartbreaking. You know, she's still able to be here with her sisters that are in the program and have a day that really you forget that you're an inmate.
And that's what this program aims to do for each woman. Serve time and then get out, realizing irreplaceable bonds and how they can be better people.
Because this is a new me. It's a fresh start to get it right and keep it right.
This has just been a wonderful Christmas for me.
And I had goosebumps the whole time I was there, just seeing that emotion between those mothers and daughters and sons, and it was just beautiful.
And even for Patricia, I think, you know, her heartbreak on what was a really happy day for a lot of people just kind of, you know, goes back to the idea that there's always a pull between, I don't want to say, well, yeah.
She had a lot of support there from everybody in that program. People went and they sat with her, and it ended up being a special day for her too, because she has really grown so much. I followed her story yesterday. Today, she's definitely a grown woman.
And tomorrow is always a new day.
Absolutely.
All right, good stories, Amy. Thank you.